I'm not accustomed to all of this excitement. It was difficult enough to adjust to life during wartime. Now we have to be on our guard for Tuatha right here in our own home. What is this world coming to? Truth be told, I know nothing of why the Tuatha are at war with the Alfar, nor why the Tuatha's madness infected the Winter Court. All Fae existed peacefully for centuries. My experience is limited to Arnik Arduna and Catrin Allway. They seem the same as any of the rest. I'm hardly a scholar, but I can tell you what I know. There are two. As a child, we were told stories of their ancient rivalry. In the last few years, the Court of Winter has fallen, corrupted by a group of powerful Fae called the Tuatha. It's the Tuatha we fight, and the Tuatha we will defeat. It's strange. Those old birds have been perched on that hill for as long as I know so little about them. I don't even know their names. I was a miller's love who became a miller's wife. Now I am the wife of a soldier. My duty is to hold vigil for my beloved and for all our men on the lines. Farewell.
Did you hear? One of the monks ran off into the woods, looking for Fae.
I wish the village wasn't so near to Agnafar Hall. You know it's haunted, do?
Times are hard, but hard times can pay. If you have the sword and stomach for this sort of work, we could use another strong arm among the warsworn. Some may try to colour it with fancy words, but we're warriors for hire, the best in these lands. You'll find those who have taken the oath are held in the highest respect all over Amalur. You could head straight to Shieldring Keep and pledge your sword. Might work, but a commendation from me would carry a lot of weight. To earn it, you must do something commendable. There are two brothers, scoundrels of the Red Legion, named Osgar and Medgar Krast. Bring me proof you've dealt with them. I'll pay in coin and my good word. Osgar hides somewhere in the woods north. Bring me their Legion daggers, and I'll pay with coin and a commendation to join the order. We're fighters for hire. There are none better with steel, swinging it, or shaping it. There's a war in the east, and Dalentarth's got our own trouble. Some say they've seen Tuatha in these parts. Fools. Oh, but what have you been living under? We've been at war with the Tuatha for 15 years. Right then.
Need something?
Come in. Rest your boots by the fire, and drown your worries in a flagon of our finest. I am Arnik Arduna. Don't worry about that, my friend. Don't let the concerns... There is no Red Legion. And if there was, it certainly wouldn't be out here in Don't you bother yourself with that. Goreheart is safe. Our greatest we can offer you a place to rest and refresh yourself. Interested? We're here to serve. Stick around.
Pull up a stool, stranger. We don't have much, but what we have won't leave a hole in your pocket. Are you here about that Fey girl they found outside? All I know is what I've heard from others. They say that that would explain the beauty of these woods. I feel terrible about what happened to that girl. Gorehart used to be a nice little village. These days we're jumping at shadows. Bye.
Have you seen Brother Egan around? He was a frequent visitor in the inn.
Behave yourself. What you doing down here? Don't you know Agner Farhold is haunted by the spirits of the Arathi? So, are you foolish or just stupid? Oh, I see. The Twisted Gnome has found herself a champion. How delightful. Nanny always was a fool. So immersed in her work that she failed to see the deception before her very eyes. The Red Legion has her formula, because I gave it to them. At this very moment, they are moving crates of it eastward towards the city of Rathir, where they will fetch a high price. Poor Nanny. So trusting, so pathetic. Of course she can never learn of my ruse, can she? It is time.
Time for work, boys.
Sometimes this is too hard to believe. But you can accept the strangest fact that you were wrong. Yes, but that and this endless vacuity is horrible. The Ancient Ones were here. They delivered themselves into the world. The time-worn cycle turns with ages. The seasons drift along the stream. They wait for the past. The future brings the forming storm. This is no place for a home, for anyone.
All mine.
Yes? What could a mortal vagabond need with Casmaran the Eternal, messenger of the Feyfolk? Speak! My time may be of the ages, but it is still precious. I'm new to the Feylands. Until I joined the mission, I'd never even left my home village. That's why I want to visit the gardens of Issa, to meet gnomes and Alfar, to live. The Order of Mitharu was a good way to leave home, but I want so much more. It sounds rather silly, doesn't it? I had a feeling it would. I need a mage name for when I become all-powerful, for when my magic is so great that no one will dare dispute me. What about Abner the Visionary, or Malik the Nefarious, Lord Zaltanus? No? And those were the good ones. Mortal races have no lasting grasp on this world, and in time the fair ones shall be our masters, beautiful and mighty. Legend tells of the great Fey city hidden beneath the canopies of Dalantarth. I've never met anyone who's been there, but I'm sure it's real. Yes, I'm quite sure. Not a doubt in my mind. Father Dimwell and the others are fools, and their silly mission will wither and crumble. Finnet and Arbos have glimpsed it with their ever-seeing eyes. They believe I have the potential to succeed. You see, they can't obtain what they desire, so they need someone more powerful to do it. Then they will bestow upon me the wisdom. Wait! Father Dinwell sent you, didn't he? Old fool. His path to power was too plodding, and now he wishes to slow me down too. I have new friends, Fey friends. They are named Finner and Arbos, and they have sworn to share their secrets with me and to gift me with true magic. In exchange, they want an ancient treasure buried in the caverns of Waterhall Down. I'll retrieve it, eventually, as soon as I, feel like it. They are Fey twins, and they are beautiful, magical creatures. All they require of me is to fetch for them this relic. It's quite a bargain, believe me. Fine, if you want to be so noble, but don't expect any of the treasure. This is my key into a powerful new future, a future full of magic and wonders. Let's go. It is in the caves of Waterhall Down, a refuge for the wild Fey. It is called the Selkie Vale, and it's said to possess the power to transform its wearer into any form he wishes. I don't know much about the relic, only that Armen is a good name. Not as good as Casmaran, though. See you later. If we're going to press on, then I'll ask you to stay close. I have no courage to speak of. Honest. Ask Father Dinwell. Local legend says that the great Fey mage Armen the Clever retreated to these caverns to hide his treasures from mortal hands. Among them, the Selkie Vale. Father Dimwell and the others are fools. See you later. My sword. We're getting close. When I'm all-powerful, cave creatures will run from me in terror. Bye then. Come.
What is this? A little Egan has made a friend? I have a feeling this is going to be a problem. A charming boy, but simple. My brother and I do prefer them witless and eager. He would have done so much more for us if not for you. Before the war, we plundered Rothier from within. We were so successful that sadly all good things must come to an end. With the arrival of so many wartime outlaws, legend states that the wearer of the veil will be granted strange abilities. Fey abilities. Obviously, anyone who has ever glimpsed a Fey would know that. Unlike little Egan here, your head holds more than fantasies. The Feylands are such fertile ground for games. The inhabitants are so oafish you can fill your pockets with hardly any effort. Are you going to give us what's rightfully ours, or do we need to start a new game? My brother and I are always ready to play. Cursed, is it? Huh. It does look like you are well acquainted with misfortune. Keep the veil, then. There are other treasures to be had in the Feylands. Make certain our paths do not cross again, or my brother will add his mark to your scars. There.
I didn't know. How could I? Before I came to Goreheart, I'd never known anyone outside my immediate family. Everything was so new, so magical. You must think me a fool. And Father Dinwell... Come, let's return to the mission. I must ask forgiveness of so many. See you later.
You best get baby Egan back to his bassinet. His mother will be worried. Let's hope this is goodbye. Mitharu believes in justice, in equality, in order. What order is there when few choose to subjugate the many? Do the half-truths of these wise men exhaust you as they do? Me? I have listened to their prayers for too long. There are other voices.
Great Mitharu, Egan has returned. As for you, you have done as I asked, and we here at St. Jvgs are forever grateful. Consider this meager reward a donation to your cause. It is just one, to be sure. It is only by the grace of Mitharu that Egan has been returned to us. I have been with the mission since its founding. These boys are like my son. Frustrating, that one. If only she would be touched by... The first bricks were laid... Alas, we have...
I'm still deciding whether or not my decision to join... Aside from my near death, it's been quite peaceful. I don't know what came over me. The twins poisoned my thoughts and made me think that magic... Only Mitharu wields the power to change who I am. Of course, I did like the name Casmaran. It had... music. Bye then. Father Dinwell says I have a promising future here at the mission. My dishwashing is inspired. His word. He's a kind man for taking me back among the brothers. It will take time, but I will work... I'm ashamed at how they used me. I was so ignorant, so greedy. I only wanted to feel like... This is where I belong. I knew nothing of the greater world. I have rededicated myself to prayer and scripture. I have stumbled. See you later.
Have you come to protest the mission as well? The news has spread to every village. St. Odwig's cannot resist much longer, and once it relents, all others will follow in its wake. Father Dinwell is denying that women can be ordained as members of the Order of Mitharu, despite scripture to the contrary. I know that they've got the proof in their reliquary, an ancient ordination tome, but they all are welcome into Mitharu's embrace. Ha! The hypocrites! Don't commit any crimes on my account. Of course, if Mitharu compels you to see justice done, then I won't stand in your way. The Brothers of St. Odwig's perpetual mission keep the valuable tome in their reliquary, but no one outside the Order is allowed a glimpse.
She bested Threng in combat fair. Finian's cycles kept. The exploits of this maiden's role, a burdensome and heavy toll. She lived among the mortal clans and bargained with their kind. Throughout the town they stood in fear of the brilliant fighter near.
Everyone in Gorhart is talking about the attacks. They say that the Red Legion is receding back into the shadows from whence they came. It is all thanks to you. You found the formula and destroyed it. Now, you may think you understand the impact of this act, but you truly do not. You are a friend to this village and to me, Nanny Henry. Take this. It is not much, but it gives you an idea of my gratitude. The villagers believe it's haunted, but I have a feeling that's a ruse devised by the Red Legion. They mean to terrorize these people into submission, and they seem so eager to aid me in my work that I've failed to pursue the proper references. Yes, I have only myself to blame for this catastrophe. How was I to know he was a scout and a thief? His interest in alchemy appeared genuine. Our friendship, was that too an act? If you must know, my name is Nanny Henry. Formerly, when the scholars in the tower ordered me to leave the grounds, I took refuge here. The Almain are a private people, keen to keep to themselves. For years I dabbled in alchemy, healing, divination and trance. Now I spend my sleepless nights in search of a formula that will... Haven't you seen it? The grim tower to the west. Avoid its shadow if you can, because what transpired... Farewell. You're welcome in my shop anytime, and please enjoy a discount on all services and merchandise. Goodbye. I cannot emphasize the importance of what you've done. Until you destroyed those shipments... All of Odarath was living on borrowed time. Goodbye.
Behave yourself. I don't trust those brothers of St. Odwig's.
Hey.
Be careful in the forest.
Welcome, welcome.
You picked the wrong village, friend.
Kill the Krast brothers. Bring me their legion daggers as proof, and I'll be satisfied. Kill the Krast brothers. We've had our eyes on those two for some time. They're both dangerous, but it may help to know Oscar
Hi.
We have what you need.
Come on over.
What is it? You made it. Just in time, too. Give me the potion. It will help, but it's not enough. Someone must go to the Fae and explain what happened here. One small misunderstanding and we'll no longer just be strangers to the Fae. We'll be enemies. She is a member of the House of Ballads, the legendary court of Fae heroes. They are warriors without equal, with centuries of glory to their names. If one of their own was killed by a mortal, the House of Ballads and its king would bring a fierce vengeance upon us. Gorehart would be a ruin by day's end. I'm not sure yet, but this is bad. She's Fae. Even worse, she's a knight in the House of Ballads. Fae don't kill their own, so it must have been someone in Goreheart. If the House of Ballads learns of this, the king will burn Goreheart to the ground. They see all mortals as invaders. We could go to the Warsworn and get an oath of protection, but that would require payment. We mustn't cover this up. But who do we tell? You're turning out to be very helpful, my friend. You have my gratitude. I'll see to it that you're honored. Rumor says that the House of Ballads has its headquarters not far from here, in Glendara to the northeast. Try to gain entrance if you can. It's east of here, in the meadows of Yolvin. The Feylands are a wicked place, crawling with creatures so Farewell. What is it? Greetings.
Can't talk. Herc doesn't like loafers.
Don't start any trouble.
Explore the mission and introduce yourself to the brothers. They will be very pleased to meet the hero who brought back our beloved.
Great Mitharu, you found the ordination tome. I'd give a sack of gold to see the look on Father Dinwell's face. He will no longer be able to deny my entrance to the Order. Mitharu does embrace all. Thank you. I won't need any gold as a servant of Mitharu. Take what I have. It's yours. I will remember you in my prayers. He would be a good man if he could see past the rigidity of his faith. Mitharu embraces all. It is the name I chose when I baptized myself in the clear waters of Mitharu. I have undergone the ordination.